What's up, Jordan?
What's up, Vince?
What's going on?
Chilling, brother. Living a good old day in Florida. It's beautiful here,
We
honestly.
we are in North Shore Park in downtown St. Petersburg, and we are doing a beach culture player profile. And today I'm with Jordan. If you'd like to introduce yourself first and last name, Jordan.
Where else would you want to be besides here? If people haven't seen it, it's so good. Yeah, my name's Jordan Perkins. Been playing beach volleyball for I think 14 years. I stopped for a little bit, so probably 10, 11 years total. Love this sport, dude. Crazy good sport.
Where are you from? Let's get the one of my favorite things about this is what height people call themselves. So how tall are you?
I'm like 5'10" and a half.
Okay. And a half.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
And
people say I'm taller, but I don't think so. I don't know. I got to measure it.
And where are you from and where do you live currently?
Yeah, so Bradenton, Florida is where I grew up. Lived in the parents' house over there. They still live over there. Right now I'm in St. Pete. Living with a volleyball buddy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I mean, 2 minutes away from here. So this place is just phenomenal.
I call it Bradentucky.
Bradentucky.
Off of Cortez for a while. I worked in that mall.
You know that
for
area.
A bit.
I mean, it's good. There's a lot of good young people over there, but they're just not as active as here in St. Pete. St. Pete's just popping. There's good volleyball there too, bro.
Yeah.
You just got to coordinate it a little bit better here. This place, St. Pete. I don't know if you guys know. It'd be nice to but there's a whole bunch of people playing right now. You just come and
I'll make a clip.
Yeah, you put a sandal down
in the background,
and anybody can play. That's why I love this place just so much.
Yeah, this is a public beach. It's one of the longest existing sidewalks in the state, I believe, in the country.
It's amazing.
It connects from way down north and it goes all the way to close to where
5-mile walk.
It's like soft, like rollerbladable sidewalk, which is nice. We're so lucky.
And it's packed every day.
And it's free parking.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Packed every day. People are just always walking. Beautiful people everywhere. It's really fun.
So the volleyball world, what level do you say you play at currently?
Probably open, lowish open. It's hard to win those tournaments, but I'm in the open class.
You can win a few good matches in open.
I've won some tournaments, but it's rare, dude. It's hard to get good teammates and stuff, but yeah.
A lot of the teammates will stick together through a whole season or two.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I get that.
You got to disrupt them. You got to be like, bro, we're going to win this tournament. You got to be confident, right? And then if you lose, whatever, but at least you got them to play with you.
How did you choose volleyball, or how did it choose you, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, it's just honestly, the community, getting out here, getting some good sun every day. And just I thought it was a girl sport.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Said.
No, I really did. Dude.
I did. I was a basketball player,
and
I thought volleyball was for girls.
I mean, for real. And it was right at the time in my mind. But then I went out to my Anna Maria Island beach, and there was people playing, and me and my brother would challenge them, and they would not let us play. Just hated us because we sucked terribly. And then they'd let us play, and I remember they beat us 21-2 or something, just retarded, maybe 0. You know what I'm saying? And from that day on, I wanted to play until I got better than them. And that's what happened. That's why I got here, because I just wanted to beat someone that didn't want me to play with them.
Right.
Literally, that was the main reason.
So you started on the beach?
I started on Anna Maria Island. My brother Judd was the driver with that. We would just go out there, and he'd be like, let's play some ball. And we'd play on the side, but then we'd play against some relatively professional, open people, and they would just wreck us. And then that's why I wanted to get better.
And then if you're competitive.
And now we're friends. But the main idea was just to beat them. But at first we weren't friends because they didn't like me. I wasn't good.
Right.
But then we became friends. And got to beat them, and it was just that experience led to honestly just wanting to play almost every day. That's a little crazy, not every day, but dude, I'm ready to play 6 days a week probably. Unless my body's a little injured.
Out here a lot.
Yeah, I'm always playing, and I love getting some sun. You know what I mean? That's the best thing for us.
I love that drive. Do you have any aspirations in the sport? Is there something that you specifically want to do? Is this just a health benefit? Is there a mountain that you're trying to climb?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be, that'd be cool to be the best in the world. That's kind of a little piece in my head, but it's am I putting in the work? No, I'm lazy. So it's every once in a while, when I do really good at an open tournament, I'll get back in the grind of wanting to do better. But I just do pull-ups, push-ups. I don't really do any more jump workouts, but right now, 35, I kind of want to do it again and go for one last hoorah.
One more push.
But it's so much work
to
do it.
Without the recognition, which is why I'm trying to change that.
It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun to get your body better. It's like driving a Honda Civic, or it's like driving a Porsche, and it's about how much work you put in, right? And I want to drive that Porsche, but it's I ain't gonna
And
lie,
there
it's
is
a lot of work.
something different about the competitive nature of events and tournaments that actually, like, for me, it gets my blood going. Especially if you play a couple really good matches, you're like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can hang with the best. So I totally understand that part of it.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you get that euphoria of just taking down one of the top teams.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It is.
There's no better feeling in the world.
It's amazing, and that's how you get better players. You know, it's by showing up to that and beating people, doing really good, so people see you.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to plug? Any handles or anything you'd like to throw in there?
Honestly, I don't really mess around with like Insta, and I definitely have some, but nothing's volleyball oriented. But lately, there has been some people that have like collaborated with me.
Sammy.
Yeah,
I'm
Sammy.
gonna have her on.
She's a
here
beast.
shortly. You can see a lot of
Mine's
her.
like take risks, follow dreams, but honestly, it's like it's not much volleyball stuff. So
You can see him and his flowing hair going in a lot of the meta videos that Sammy puts up, and I will be interviewing her sometime soon.
yeah.
So,
But yeah, I
connect with
think
that.
greatest game in the world, honestly. Like that's my opinion on it. I loved wrestling. I love like other sports too, but man, volleyball, hands down, greatest game in the world, in my opinion.
I think it's interesting too because I call it, because I coach now. I call it like you get like getting a new toy. Okay, when you get a new toy, you want to go out and use it and play with it. In volleyball, I grab new toys almost every week. If it's a knuckle I'm learning, or if it's a new cut shot or a new way to pass the ball
Yeah.
or something, I call that my new toy. So I get
Yeah.
excited to be able to use that in a game.
Yeah.
So that keeps me pushing and keeps me competitive. Also playing money games against the boys.
Money games for some dude, I swear that's how like say you're a lower level and you want to either get trained or you want to play with the top level players. One of the ways that I started like getting much better is I would like bet them $10 a game or $5 a game. And the funny thing is like you'll pay less to train with them for an hour or 2 hours. You just have to bet like $5 a game because they want to they know they're going to take your money for one, and they're going to do it, and they're willing to play you when you put money down. And then second, when you beat them, they'll never forget it.
And
So that's the funniest thing about like playing for money is like you can play the top dogs in your area. Sometimes you got to put up 20, $50. Don't get me wrong. You got to go higher if they're badass, but they will play because they're going to take your money and they're excited to do that.
And when you beat them, here's a little pro tip: make them pay you on Venmo or something that is visible to everyone else, so it has a track of it.
Yeah. But then they're always going to be like, "Well, look how much he's paid me. I'm up like 500."
Oh, yeah.
They always going to say some shit like that.
But
But they always remember getting beat, and I swear it's one of the best ways to play with open players. Like if you cannot get your foot in the door and play with them, literally be like, dude, I'll bet you $5. That probably won't work, but say, all right, I'll bet you 10 on this game and get.
I would
like,
say 10 and above
yeah,
is a good
and dude,
way to get them
they
going.
will play you, but also get a fucking good partner. And like, you know what I mean? They're going to get a great partner. You're going to lose, period, but it's going to be great training.
And you get to learn from it because
Yep.
the high level ball, and they're most likely going to play pretty hard because they don't want to lose money.
And multiple games,
Yeah.
right? And don't get me wrong, you might have to bet each game, but who cares about like $30 for an hour and a half? Like that's better than paying a coach. Like I don't know if it's better than paying a coach because coaches are awesome, but what I'm getting at is like it's really cool playing against those players.
You definitely get a higher level ball, and you will play up to your competition usually.
Yeah.
And the ball's a lot more true. If you're a volleyball player, you know it's not coming off the side of a platform. It's not. The shots are crisp, so it's a lot easier to kind of read because the players know what they're doing. When you're playing players that don't necessarily know where the ball's going, it's hard for a defender to know where the ball's going.
Yeah.
So when you're playing somebody good, it's a lot easier to read the ball, and it's a lot better to get really good reps. So
yeah,
that's a good fucking tip.
It's really good, dude. Like people wouldn't even play with me, bro. And then I started betting money, and they will. And that's, dude, it's mind blowing. Like how $5-10 will get someone to play with you because they're gonna make money and like eat food off you. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Like,
lucky. I got lucky with being able to pick up a couple of teammates because they were sitting, and then I ended up playing like with Alex Cutsey.
Yeah.
And then we ended up beating some of the top guys. And if you beat some of the top guys, then you're automatically, they want to know who you are. And this is in Sarasota, Siesta Key back in the day when it was popping. So
that beach is great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's I wouldn't change it for anything, you know?
I might throw that into my interview process of any tips for any volleyball players, because there are these inside little tricks that we all used that not everybody knows about, and people that are kind of intimidated because it can be cliquish.
Yeah.
That they actually like, they might be interested and be like, yo, just bring cash and you might be able to get on some games. Seriously, I know that might be in Florida. I know California is like that. A lot of places I've played, you got to pretty much be elite level to get on some of these main courts.
Yeah.
So that's one of the cool things about here. Right behind us, it's just a flop system.
Yeah.
So you can even get on the main court if you're good enough and you
Yep.
can find a decent enough partner. But if you lose, you got to wait for like 2 hours.
Yeah, you'd have to wait a while, which can kind of suck. But there's like a workout place here. Like you can fulfill your time, juggle, do
people
something.
watching.
Yeah, exactly.
There's beautiful people walking around.
If you're like an hour away, I would recommend that. Kind of sucks. I'm like 2 minutes away,
Yeah.
so like mine's super easy.
But then there's lights, and
Exactly.
you can play till I think 10 or 11. So
10.
10.
Yeah.
So
at 10.
and it's the most beautiful park.
Oh, I mean, dude, it's fantastic.
There's
bro.
girls.
I mean,
dudes.
there's too many girls. You
There's
can't
too
even
many
talk to. There's too many, bro.
Anyway, thank you so much for doing this, Jordan. I am
You're-
going to
my
be
pleasure.
continuing this series coming towards you. Don't be intimidated. I'm not going to, this is very, very chill, very conversation like. I just want to get into the minds of all you beach volleyball players with the culture, beach volleyball profiles.
Let's go.
Come to a beach near you.
Love events. Awesome guy. Yeah. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, dude.